What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders Redux. This is the total conversion mod for Dungeon Defenders, and if you are interested in checking out Redux, the links will be down in the description below. Now, just one of the many additions that the Redux mod pack brings is a new difficulty, Ascension mode. So we are making our way through just the regular old campaign in Ascension. Now, this mod pack has so much other stuff. It's not just about the campaign. There's tons of things to do, tons of items to farm. There's new maps, new towers, lots and lots of stuff. Going to actually try to play around with one of those new towers here today, which is the EV's SAM unit, which is just screams badassery, no doubt about it. Now, before we hop in, I had some folks on the last episode asking me to show my stats. So here they are. So I'm in, I'm far from being completely decked out, but I'm in pretty good shape. I remember I've been farming Nightmare difficulty for many years, and then plus have participated in all those events throughout all those years. So this is my EV. I use this guy for towers and for my buff beams. Let's take a look at my summoner, as we will probably throw down some minions on this one. Here's a look at my summoner, of course, prioritizing minion health, kind of using those archers as walls quite frequently. And then who else are we going to bring? Definitely some auras, and here is my aura monk. So hopefully we're able to get our way through Foundries and Forges, which is up next, so let's get it. And here we go, the Foundries and Forges. So we know this map is going to be the bonus map in the Episode 1 content for Dungeon Defenders Awakened. Looking forward to seeing that. And let's just gather up some of our mana and get after it. Probably chose a poor path there running, but we've got so much time at the beginning of this one. The timer is just not really an issue, so lots and lots of time to get things decked out. We're going to go with an Electric Aura, a Strength Drain, and an Ensnare Aura just to get started here in Wave 1. Now, I'm guessing I'm probably going to take some core damage here, because I don't have any Reflex up. We know there's going to be Wave 1 Ogres. Things are going to get a little sketch. I'm going to go with just that for right now, and we'll swap on over to our lovely Jester. This is my Jester stats, by the way. Far from ideal yet. This is what I've got. It's doing okay. And, yeah. So let's go ahead and get this wave started here. Now, only a few mobs, just 24 mobs this wave, but we will have the Ogre. We will also have some ranged mobs that will take some pot shots there. The lovely spiders. We should have an Ogre pop in here pretty quick. We're going to have to keep an eye on that guy. Got Jin out the wazoo, of course. Oh, and here's our Ogre, so I need to get over here. Completely missed him. Well, he is putting a hurtin' on the core there. We can get this Ogre down. I can focus on these Jin a little bit more, but... Alright, Ogre-liciousness is dead. Boy, the core is almost dead, too. This is going to be a sketchy one. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I think we'll swap to the EV, and... I've got a thought here in my head on what I want to do. I have no idea if it's going to work. We're going to have to find out here. But let's get our EV out, and let's go with a buff beam here. Just go with a 4D buff beam on every lane, which is, probably not even close to needed, but let's go ahead and get that in. And then after we get this down, I'm going to go ahead and throw a few of those SAM units in. So let's get a SAM unit on each lane. We got plenty of time to get this done. Actually, we might be able to get some minions down as well. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, let's just go with reflect beams. So let's get a 1D reflect beam just kind of across the front on each one of these. Actually, I'm not going to have enough time to get them all down because I'm slow as hell. Do we have time to get that one? I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to go ahead and swap on over to Pew Pews once again. And here we go. Now that's going to give me a little something something as far as having a little bit of power at least shooting out there. So we're going to have to see how that goes. I do want to supplement all of those with some more goods, though. Let's see, where is our ogre? Here comes the ogre. Looks like he's coming down this way. Oh, he's coming around. Let's see if we can't piss the ogre off and get him to turn around here. Come shoot me, Mr. Ogre. Come get your big club going on me. And I think that was probably the only ogre for this wave. Yeah, we made it here. And let's see. Let's continue. What do we want to do? Well, let's get the rest of those reflects down, and then I think we'll throw in some minions, maybe? So we got one there. What do we want to do? Just one reflect right across the front here. I actually have a good bit of DU left, huh? Well, we'll get to that when it comes to it. Let's just go ahead and grab that summoner and slap some minions down. Get some archers going. That will help out quite a bit, I think. I'm not going to be able to get many down as I just screwed around too much here. Just go 2 of them on each lane. And that will maybe give these ogres something to wail on, too. Cutting it a little close, but that's alright. Plenty of time, plenty of time. You know, ideally, I start getting these buff beams upgraded a little, huh? That should buy me a little bit of time versus quite a few of these bads. One of the things that works really well with these SAM units is the new oil. So getting that oil going on them. So I think I'm going to try to get some traps out there maybe here to start up wave 4. I think that might help out quite a bit. We got a second ogre here. Get him over here where that SAM unit is getting in some action. That definitely will help out quite a bit. And then I just want to get some upgrades in. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We got tons of defense units left. We got tons of minion units left. I think I'm going to go with some traps, though. So let's go ahead and swap on over to our Traptress. And let's see, what do we want to do? That's a darkness trap. Now, what is the new oil trap? Ooh, I don't have it on my bar yet, but let's go ahead and get some oil down. We got plenty to put one on the last lane, too. Now, what's going to happen now is there's going to be like an ignite type thing that happens, similar to like the ignite from Dungeon Defenders 2. However, this one definitely packs a nice little wallop. Now, do I want to get anything else down while I'm at it here? I mean, you guys know I'm a fiend for the gas traps, so let's just drop a couple of gas traps, too. We got plenty of time, so we'll drop one here, and let's get one over here as well. Love me some gas traps, no doubt. And then get swapped back over to the pews, and hopefully we'll be able to finish it out on this character. Now, I'd like to, you know, obviously get some upgrades and stuff in. I've been panicking a little bit here. We're going through Ascension mode because I just don't know what to expect. I don't know what's coming. I know that the people that worked on it put a lot of work into it, so there's a lot of things there, and I don't know what to expect. So I've been focusing on just trying to get through it and getting as much DPS out there as I can in the process. Get a few upgrades in. We got a few more mobs coming now, but looking good, looking good. So correct me if I'm wrong on that oil and fire combo. It actually looked like there was some kind of a confuse or something. Now this ogre ain't confused in the slightest. He got wrecked though. I didn't even get any shots in. You can look at the oil. The oil texture on the heroes or on the enemies is just pretty awesome. Let's throw some rando upgrades around. I actually probably should have prioritized these SAM units here, but alright, now do we want to get anything else built for the final wave? I don't really feel like we need to be honest. I think we might be alright. Let's at least throw a few upgrades in on these SAM units. Try to get them squared away a little bit. We got plenty of time. I don't have much mana left, but we can get a few upgrades on this anyway. Oh, I never got this buff being upgraded. Oops. Oopsies. Let's go ahead and get it started here. This should buy us a whole lot of freedom now. Having that oil and those SAM units out there should just put in just tons and tons of damage on these bads. Here's our first ogre. We got him. I feel like we're putting out pretty decent damage, and that oil is covering them. You know, the range on those, the effective range is a lot bigger than the trigger range, you know? So they're getting oiled up really far down there. Something else hits it. Man, that ogre just got smoked. I didn't even make it around the corner to get to him. Definitely a power combo. I'm going to be using that combo, the oil trap and the SAM unit, quite a bit in this playthrough, I think. As, you know, first off, you guys know I'm just a huge EV fan, so that's a big part of it. But additionally, it just seems wildly, wildly effective, no doubt. Let's go ahead and get our last up on that, just in case. We only got a few enemies left, so are we not going to have a boss on this one? I was wondering. It feels like on Deeper Well, that boss was out already by this point. So I'm not sure. I'm assuming maybe not. We're going to have to see here. Doesn't look like it. So, no boss on this one, but that is the Deeper Well with some SAM units and oil traps. Hell yeah, good stuff. But that will do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. For those of you that have been playing around with the Redux mod, if there's anything in the game that you feel like I should be using, don't hesitate to let me know down in the comments, as I know that there's a ton of stuff that was added in this total conversion mod, and you know, I only know a very small amount of it. So by all means, let me know what your favorite combos or what towers or heroes you're using in Dungeon Defenders Redux. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.